I will just add in one other thing here, which is that Don Lemon and I used to be friends. We were friends. So I take no great pleasure in this, but we hung out in Atlanta. We hung out in New York City. We went to bars. We went to dinner a couple times. And then one day, about 2 years ago or so, I just noticed he unfollowed me on Twitter. There was no, oh, Dave, I think you're getting this wrong, or any private exchange of anything. I've never mentioned this publicly before, and I don't really care. I mean, I have plenty of friends. You know what I mean?
I was friendly with Don. I don't know what happened to him. It's disappointing to me. A couple of years ago, we used to go out for dinner and hang out and whatever, and then one day he just unfollowed me and then sort of just, followed me on Twitter and then just sort of started going crazy with all this race stuff.
It's Don Lemon, who's their main anchor. Don used to be a friend of mine. He was on this show. I'm not here to throw the guy under the bus.
Don Lemon, who used to be a Rubin guest.
Yeah. First off, let me just qualify with this. I used to be friends with Don. He's been on the show. He was a decent guy. He really was. Something broke him. Trump broke him. Black Lives Matter broke him. I don't know what broke him. But way back when, actually, when I had him on the show, he was openly talking about how Islamic violence, radical. I say all of this to also say that Don and I used to be friends. Don had been on the show years ago. We'd been out to dinner a bunch of times. And then one day he basically unfollowed me on Twitter, and that's it. It's okay. I don't really care about that. It's not important. I'm just mentioning it because it's just like a little piece of the puzzle here. But Don Lemon was over on CNN. From mainstream media. First, this Don Lemon guy, you know about him, ridiculous guy over on CNN. We used to be friends, sort of. We used to go out to dinner every now and again. He's just lost his mind. Then there was this. And then speaking of ridiculous people in cable news, Don Lemon, and I will be upfront about this, I was once friends with Don Lemon. We used to go to dinner. We'd hang out. But he's sort of gone off the rails. Now he thinks America's coming for black people.